One, and we are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Animation Edition. This is episode season 11, episode 6. So, again, with your host, Ibrahim, aka Mark Brown. We have with us returning from previous season, Mr. Matthew Hecht of the Animation Historian blog. How are you, sir?
Glad to be here.
I'm glad to
Time
have you
to
back.
at least not lose with the lifeline in my pocket again.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll do amazing. And for anyone who didn't see your last episode or is unfamiliar with your blog, can you introduce yourself and like what your relationship with animation is?
As long as I can remember, animated movies and shows have been my favorite, so kind of enjoy writing about them. It's been a fun hobby that I've poured 70,000 words into this year alone so far. Should be like 73,000 now because I got another one today in.
Yeah, you're very prolific, and I applaud you for that. You do put out a lot of content. I'll definitely put links to your blog below, which is once this is posted,
Yes, it was been dominated by direct to video movies, except this year where it's been mostly on PBS Kids.
which is like I know we talked about this before, but it's like something both grew up on. It's like Arthur was definitely
Yeah.
big for both of us, and you did a whole retrospective on Arthur, so that's amazing.
Yeah, I finished Arthur. I finished Fetch. I'm doing
Fetch,
Martha Speaks now. Wishbone will be after that one.
which one would be interesting? Yeah, Martha
Probably
speaks. I
gonna be a
didn't.
hard one. A lot of was that in the book? Great, gotta find the book now.
They'll just make you have to read the book again.
I
But
definitely read The Time Machine a few times because of that episode.
that was the scariest episode I've ever seen in my life. I was so scared of the Morlocks growing up. I cannot begin to tell you. Like I never really watched Wishbone much, but somehow I saw that episode and the Morlocks up to this day still frighten me. But
The episode, quite the story.
very true, very true. So for anyone who is new to this, this is a 12-question multiple choice game show about anything even remotely related to the field of animation. As long as Matthew keeps getting questions right, he goes higher up the ladder. Once he gets one wrong, that's the end of the game, and he leaves with the last number of points for the last safe haven. He has three lifelines to help him, 50-50, gets rid of two wrong answers, and a phone in front if he chooses, so he can call someone for help, or an Ask the Expert. This season, our expert is Mr. Eli Sanza, previous winner on the game show, previous expert on the game show, an animation fan, an entertainment fan, a film historian, a blogger, like he's done it all. I've asked him all these questions before. Matthew could see how he answered and decide if he wants to go with that or not. And if Matthew gets to the 32,000 points, he will get the fourth lifeline, which is double dip, which gives him two chances at answering a question. Matthew, are you ready to play Millionaire?
Yes,
Yes, that's the answer I want to hear.
I'm
Very
at least
good.
more right than the guy who cheated with the coughing stuff.
You know, and I made a reference to that in a previous season as well, because I had a bad cough that time, and I coughed, and I told the viewers, no, no, look, we're not doing that thing. It's just I just have a bad cough. We're not cheating here. Can you see my screen?
Yep.
Awesome. This is your ladder of points. Remember, the yellow ones are your benchmarks. So once you get to those, you can't lose them no matter what. And for everyone else, this is Eli Sanza. Check out his blog at Entertainment Junkie Blog and ejunkie.blog.com. Matthew has read all this already, so we're just going to go straight into this. 500 points, sir. Which character serves as Pinocchio's conscience in the animated 1940 Disney canon film Pinocchio? Is it Jiminy Cricket, Jiminy Walrus, Jiminy Alligator, or Jiminy Warthog?
What you can get if you never saw the film but read the book. A final answer.
Nothing's final till you say final answer, so take your time, but I think you know your answer is correct. Good job. I kind of want to see a Jiminy Warthog and Jiminy Walrus now.
He's the first ever anime character voiced by a celebrity.
Yes, Cliff Edwards, yeah, because I guess he was pretty big in radio, wasn't he?
I've heard he was the first. I've heard Geppetto's actor was arguably a celebrity, borderline.
That is true. Christian Rubb, I think his name was. I can't remember. But what do you think of Pinocchio overall?
Love it.
Same. It's like top tier Disney for me.
In my Disney rankings, it got second place.
Awesome. Well, at one point in my life, it was second place. It's not number two anymore, but it's still very high up.
Yeah, Strange World is number one.
That's not in my top 10. But
Yeah, isn't it last for you?
Second to last because they made Wish. So I'm sorry, but I'm glad someone likes Strange World. All right,
Oh,
Matthew.
yeah.
Matthew, you're the next one's 1,000 points. I have to remind you if you get it wrong, you leave with nothing. I don't think that's gonna happen, but just to remind you, 1,000 points. Let's go. Which animated Pixar film features the song "Remember Me"? It's its soul. I see you smiling there. Coco,
Yeah, I know it.
Monsters Inc., Toy Story.
If I was a better singer, I would sing here, but better not torture y'all.
I want to
B.
hear you sing.
Coco, final answer.
Sure, we all would love to hear that. Your answer is correct.
Remember me, even if I have to say goodbye. Remember me.
Oh, I can listen to you more. I should make all my guests sing on the show. You give me a good idea, thanks. What do you think of Coco?
Love it too.
It's definitely better than I thought it would be when I saw it the first time.
I saw Leon Craig was directing. I thought, okay, yeah, this would be good.
Very true, very true. And now they're making a Coco too, which is very interesting.
And Craig's coming out of retirement for it.
Him coming out of retirement gives me like some level of hope. So I'm looking forward to it. Matthew, you have 1,000
Kind of
points.
glad I came in late because that made the plot
So,
twist less obvious.
hmm
Because
That
I
is very
showed
true.
up at Un Poco Loco, that song.
Yeah, that was the first time you saw it.
Yes, Dad had it on. So yeah, so I miss seeing like how the guy in the picture looked a lot less buff than Ernesto.
Nice. So it worked out better for you that way.
Yep.
Matthew, you have 1,000 points no matter what you do. You still have that. You still have all your lifelines. Let's keep going. 2,000
That
points.
really is a lost art TV. How you would show up late and have to figure it out. Just rewatching these old nostalgic cartoons, I keep realizing I've never seen the first 15 minutes of this episode before. I had to work it out from the last 15.
Yeah, kids these days won't know what it was like when you couldn't rewind or go back to the beginning.
Yeah, and not to mention you to memorize which of your friends watched this show. So if you missed it, you would find them at school and ask them like what happened in Smallville or what happened in Fetch yesterday.
Exactly,
Remember doing
exactly.
that?
That is 100% true. That is so true, man. All right, man. 2,000 points. Let's go. What type of animal does the service robot Roz become the adopted mother of in the animated 2024 DreamWorks animation film The Wild Robot? Is it a bear, a trout, a goose, or a snail?
I got confused with the question. At first, I was about Monster Inc. and was very
Oh,
confused. So
Roz,
I was glad
yes.
to see Wild Robot then. Yeah, I got my brother and I debate seeing this or Transformers 1 in theater. So thankfully for me right now, it was the Wild Robot. Bright Bill is C, a goose. Final answer.
Matthew, it's a good thing you won that against your brother. Your answer is correct. Good job.
Oh, I've seen it since then. I knew it was
Of
gonna
course,
see it.
yeah,
I
yeah.
Yeah,
No, no, that's amazing. Yeah, I forgot his name was Bright Bill actually, but yeah, I didn't realize until you said it. It didn't click to me. Oh yeah, her name is Roz, and Roz is in Monster Inc. as well. Do you like Wild Robot?
Oh yeah, I love it. Yeah,
Mm.
it might actually be my favorite DreamWorks movie. Hard to
Okay.
tell the reasons he buys, though it's it or Kung Fu Panda.
Mm. No, no, that's good. Kung Fu Panda is pretty good too. I like Wild Robot. I don't think I love it as much as everyone else, but it's definitely a
I
good
do.
film. Yeah, awesome. I'm happy for you, man. I think my favorite DreamWorks is Rise of the Guardians.
See, I put it below the three Kung Fu Pandas in this one, so it's five or six, competing with Puss in Boots too.
No, that's pretty good. Top 10 is as long as it's top 10, I'm happy. Matthew, let's keep going. 5,000 points. What is the name of the horse in the animated 2010 Disney Canon film Tangled? Julius, Augustus, Maximus, Octavius.
Haven't seen this movie in so long, but I feel really safe saying it's C. Before I waste a lifeline, C. Final answer.
Awesome. You didn't see it in a while, but do you save your lifelines? Is it correct? Your answer is correct. Good job. Maximus, the horse that originally was supposed to go capture Flynn Rider and then changed his mind. Are you a Tangled fan? Are you a fan of Tangled?
I remember liking it, but I haven't seen it in probably around 10 years.
Yeah, it was pretty good. But between Tangled and Frozen, I know that was always the people would debate about which did you like better.
Frozen.
Okay, nice. I think I was the other side. I prefer Tangled, but
So
Frozen's
let's
still
see.
pretty
I
good.
definitely liked Hans as a villain more than Gothel. The
Mm.
better songs in Frozen are better, while the lower songs in Tangled are better, is what I remember. I think I remember the animation in Tangled being better.
Mhm.
Yeah, I preferred Frozen.
Yeah, that's fair. You make very valid points. Like there's the pros and cons to both. But just for me, like Tangled just worked out better for me, I thought. I think also Alan Menken being in Tangled that helped doing
Real,
the
I'd say
music
Wreck-It
that helped me.
Ralph blows both out the park, and it
I
came out
got
between them.
I gotta see your Disney Canon ranking one day.
I have a post
I
on
think
it
you have
though.
it on yeah, you have it. I was about to say you have it on your blog, right?
Yeah, you didn't like that I had Robin Hood dead last, but Wish is now lower
Yes.
than it.
I
Yeah,
remember that now. Yes, I
yeah.
still don't
So
I still don't like it.
Pinocchio's two. Winnie, Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh is three.
That's pretty
Emperor's New
good.
Groove is four. Beauty and the Beast is five. Then Lilo and Stitch. Then Dumbo. After that, you have I don't remember the exact order, but
Yeah.
films like Wonder One, Dalmatians, The Rescuers, Lion King, and Frozen. Can't remember where Bolt was.
Both pretty good. I could imagine it's nearer the top half of your list, maybe.
Yeah, it's been a little while since I've looked at it.
No, no worries. I don't even have mine memorized my list.
I
I just
remember
know
debating
Beauty and the
whether
Beast is number
Hercules
one.
or Aladdin should be higher for a while. I can't remember which one I chose.
Those are two good ones to debate between, so no worries there.
And I remember when making, I watched Snow White and Cinderella back to back. That was a big mistake.
Why it would made it harder to choose?
It's the same flaws in
It's
both movies.
fair
They
enough.
repeat so much.
I guess it's just the princess formula at the time.
Yeah, I definitely noticed the princess movies are overall very low on my ranking lists.
Beauty and the Beast made number five, so I'm happy.
Yeah, that's the big exception. Of
Which
course,
I
it's
am
more of a
so happy.
prince movie when you think of it, 'cause she has become a princess till she marries him.
That's very true. It's like a lot. It well, yeah, no, you're right. It is pretty much a Prince movie. Matthew, you're doing amazing. Still have all your lifelines. Let's keep going. 10,000. Which gifts? Oh, speaking of princesses, here we go. Which gifts do the fairies bestow upon Princess Aurora in the animated 1959 Disney canon film Sleeping Beauty? Is it beauty and joy, beauty and song, beauty and kindness, beauty and eloquence? How I stumped you.
No, I'm just thinking about that Studio C sketch where they jokingly did stuff like the gift of double jointed elbows,
I
or
don't think
stuff
I.
like actually stuff that would help her rule the kingdom. Yeah, song's one of them. It's B, final answer.
I don't think I know that sketch, but uh, it is very interesting to see what the other gifts they could have
Monoculture's
given.
dead. Plenty of stuff we've seen the other one hasn't.
Your answer is correct. Good job. So where does
Yeah,
Sleeping Beauty rank compared to Cinderella and Snow White?
I I don't like this movie, but I like it more than those two.
Mm,
I found out my favorite movies normally the main character has a major role, and that's not the case this one. I never
fair.
found Maleficent to be scary, but I always, for some reason, my favorite character was always the Crow, so I was not happy seeing him turn to stone. He was my favorite. I just
You're
really
like,
liked him for some
no.
reason.
When they turned to stone, you would just scream, no.
Yeah, I was rooting for the Crow to win it all. I liked him
Dia
for some. I guess I just
Diablo
like
comes
seeing a
out
loyal animal that the animal. I think it's that I like it when the villain and her minions seem to actually care for each other.
instead of against each other. Yeah, that's fair. Maleficent never. I know most people love Maleficent as like their favorite Disney villain, but she was never. I was never into her that
She's
much for
too
her ability.
slow. She's too slow paced. And I got the impression she was just scared of blood and didn't want to actually kill anybody.
He wanted the mess to be done
Like,
away
you capture the
with.
prince. Why not kill him instead of just tie him up? That's the logical thing to do.
Is she logical? I guess that's the question.
She's not. Again, the logical thing was just stab him in the heart as soon as you capture him. Don't let him get away.
See,
And get
for
smarter and get smarter guards.
for all you future villainous fairies out there, here's some good advice.
Also wear bright, colorful costumes to throw your enemies off.
There you go. All right, Matthew, you're still doing amazing stuff all your lifelines. You're two away from the next benchmark and the fourth lifeline if you get it. So let's go, 20,000 points. Which of the following is not one of the 8 ways Puss in Boots has died in the animated 2022 DreamWorks animation film Puss in Boots: The Last Witch? Which is not?
I
Hey, we
should
just talked
rewatch
about
this
this.
film today.
Firecracker under his chair,
That sounds
shellfish
familiar.
allergy,
Okay, that's one.
killed by barbells, or
Gotcha.
attacked after a card game.
Okay, I was thinking A was there, but I distinctly remember the shellfish allergy being killed by barbells. That was the strong man the Grim Reaper knocks over, attacked after a card game. That's definitely in it. So it has to be a final answer.
I'm so glad you watched this movie today. Your answer is
Not saying
correct.
knew I should have. I watched Fellowship of the Ring instead.
Oh, well, you should have, but it worked out.
Yeah, Fellowship's a great movie.
I do love Fellowship as well. I love the Lord of the Ring trilogy. I mean, generally, I love. But yeah, these are the 8 ways that he is Puss in Boots has died. Well, so there's there's him being blown in the cannon. There's the bell falling on him. Uh, there's the other couple ways I'm forgetting now, but yeah, it's Puss in Boots 2 just surprised me just how good of a movie it was. Like I like the first Puss in Boots also, but this one just blew me out of the water.
I was fine with the first one. Nothing special, but a fun action movie.
I have the unpopular opinion, like I don't like the Shrek movies, but I like Puss in Boots.
General consensus is the first and second one are great, especially the second one. Third one's terrible, and the fourth one's the really divisive one. You'll hear everything about it.
Very true. But for me, like even the first and second one, I'm not into. But that's just me.
I've definitely found myself liking meta comedies less I got older. Don't know if that means I've changed or if meta comedies changed.
Or a little bit of both, maybe.
Yeah, it's the stuff you wonder, especially when you reread your old posts.
Like, what was I thinking?
I normally think that more when I used a bad screenshot like I did in Dragonheart 2, when I just ended it like I did in Balto 3. I might have to redo that one someday.
I don't remember that one. Well, I'll have to check that one again.
Yeah, I got reviewed Balto 3 when I did not take my plot seriously at all like I do now.
Nice. Well, I mean, I still
Balto
applaud
2
you.
made me mad because I theorized in that it had multiple writers and I didn't bother checking the credits and seeing, oh, Dev Ross wrote this by herself. Like, why did I do that?
Hey, we learned from our past, right?
Yeah, and then I read my American Tail reviews and thought, yeah, these are great. Why could I have written like this for Balto?
I still applaud you and all the work you do, sir. Hey, Matthew, the next one's at 32,000 points. If you get right, you'll have that no matter what.
I
And you'll
ran it
get the
on.
fourth life thing. Let's go, man. 32,000. Who was the voice of Mr. Waternoose, the villainous CEO, in the animated 2001 Pixar film Monsters, Inc.? So Charlton Heston, Rod Steiger, Ned Beatty, or James Coburn?
Expert
Okay, we use our first lifeline. I asked Eli this question. He told me, I know it wasn't Charlton Heston, but that's all I know. I'm sorry. So he's saying it's not A, but that's as much as he could help with.
50-50.
Okay, use the second lifeline as well, which you can. And I got rid of two. Wasn't Charles Heston, it's either Rod Steiger or James Coburn.
D, final answer.
How sure are you?
670.
All right. If it's right, you keep going and you get the fourth lifeline. If it's wrong, it was nice having you, Matthew. Your answer is correct.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
he was. Could have just taken the risk I would have gone if I went that first, but oh well. Didn't want to
Yeah.
leave a 3 on the board.
No, no, it's that's smart. So you still have one more expert, and then you also have the double dip as well. So
Yep.
You have 32,000 no matter what you do. So, yeah, Monsters Inc. Is in my top three favorite Pixar films. I think it's my
My top three
third.
are three Toy Stories.
Toy Story 3 is my number. Monsters Inc. I think is my first, and then Toy Story 3, and then Inside Out.
I made my Pixar rankings, but it's hard to keep them straight because you have those top ones so high. It might have been five. I think Ratatouille was four.
Mm. A lot of people like Ratatouille a lot. I like it finally. It wasn't like my favorite, but it was. I enjoyed it. Which of the Toy Stories was your did? Well, I know you go back and
One,
forth between them, but number one, okay,
one, then three, then two.
and then four.
Yeah.
Are you excited about Toy Story 5?
I've not been enjoying much of Pixar lately, so no.
That's a
So
very
much of the
fair,
old guys who worked on it are gone. Pete
it's a very
Doctor's
fair
still
answer.
around, but he's pretty swamped. I'm not optimistic.
That's a very fair assertion of Pixar nowadays, so no one would blame you.
I'm optimistic for Animal Farm coming up whenever that comes out to the public.
I've been waiting for that since it was announced in like 2011 or whenever it was. But I'm finally glad it's finally coming out. Matthew, you have the two lifelines and then five away from the million. Let's keep going. 64,000. What was the first animated film to be filmed using the CinemaScope widescreen process? Is it Lady and the Tramp, Sleeping Beauty, 101 Dalmatians, or The Sword in the Stone?
Owner expert.
Okay, we're gonna do the last expert. I asked Eli this. He told me, I know Lady and the Tramp was the first widescreen film, but I don't remember if it was in CinemaScope. The answer is either A, Lady and the Tramp, or B, Sleeping Beauty.
Hey,
Is that your final answer?
yeah, that's what I was thinking initially, so let's go with it.
So we're going with the gut, you're going with your gut, and with Eli, who's leading towards that, your answer is correct. Yes, it was both widescreen and CinemaScope
Yeah, I knew there was
thing.
some special stuff with the animation.
Yeah, and I like this clip here because this picture you could kind of see like how the framing changes. But this looks really good when you watch it on the widescreen DVD.
I've only seen on VHS.
I wonder which one they use for VHS. I can't remember. I don't know if I've seen this one on VHS. I'm trying
VHS
to
is
think.
going 4:3 with a square screen, so
Hmm.
it should be one of the lower two.
Okay, so yeah, definitely wasn't the widescreen one.
Because yeah, VHS has the black marks on bars on the sides, like the lower two, and if you put on a big TV,
Hmm. Do you still have your VHS?
oh yeah,
And a VCR player?
yep.
Me too. It's nice to find someone else who still watches their VCR, their VHS tapes on their VCR. Okay, Matthew, you have one lifeline, which is the double dip, which again means you get to two guesses answering the question. But you're four worth a million. Let's give it 125,000.
Right.
Who voices Sir Lionel Frost, the monsters investigator, in the animated 2019 Leica film Missing Link? Is it Christian Bale, Ralph Fiennes, Hugh Jackman, or Colin Firth? Take your time. Have you seen this film?
Nope.
All right. You have the double dip if you choose to use it, which again means you use it, you get to guess two answers.
How obsessive Bale's fans are on the internet. I don't think it's him. Double dip B.
Okay, we're using last lifeline. You're gonna guess your first answer is B. Is that your final answer for the first
Yep.
answer? So go Ray Fiennes. Is that correct? Your answer is wrong. It wasn't Ray Fiennes. So what's your next guess gonna be?
C. Final answer.
For your second answer, you're going Hugh Jackman. Is that correct? If you get it right, you keep going. If you get it wrong, that's it. Matthew, your answer is correct. Congratulations.
Almost a
Yeah, it's one of
Colin
the
Firth, and I thought I don't really know them doing anything like this.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to think how much animation Colin Firth has done. I think he was in the Christmas Carol, the Robert Zemeckis motion capture thing, but I can't think of anything else he's done. I'm sure there's probably something else, but that's the only thing that comes to mind. But Hugh Jackman, he's done a few voice roles, but like, yeah, this film was pretty. I think this is one of like the more forgotten films, I would say. Like I saw it once and I don't remember much about it.
Mostly, I just remember it, Small Fit, and Abominable coming out around the same time.
Yeah, it was like these three all kind of around the same era. And of the three, I loved Abominable a lot, and Smallfoot wasn't too bad from what I remember.
I remember preferring Smallfoot to Abominable. I both, but wasn't that big an amount. Thought they were
Mm.
both pretty good.
No, that's fair. Matthew, you have no more lifelines, but you're three away from the million. So let's keep going. So again, remember, if you ever want to walk away with a high number, you can, because if there's a second round, you'll come back. Yeah, there's a good chance you'll come back for the second round. But it's up to you. You could also just take a guess and keep going. 250,000. What is the name of the interspecies task force in the animated 2014 DreamWorks animation film Penguins of Madagascar? Was it the Wild Eclipse, the Storm Howl Directive, the North Wind, or the Hollow Syndicate?
I had no idea what it was, but I felt pretty safe saying a multiple choice would make me remember what it is. C, final answer.
Thank God for the multiple choice. Is that correct? Your answer is correct. It is the North Wind.
And
And
no,
another.
I do not like this movie. All the best jokes were in the commercial.
So my opposing controversial review is I don't like Madagascar or Madagascar 2, but I like Penguins
What
of
about three?
Madagascar. 3 I like a little bit. I like 3 between of the 3 I like 3 the most, but if we're counting this one, I like this one the most, Penguins of Madagascar. I
Is
think
it a
it's
bad
because I
time to
like the
say they're making
penguins.
Madagascar 4?
They're making it.
Yeah,
Great.
really early stages, but yeah, they've said they're making it.
I don't know how I feel about that, but see, this one I like because I like the penguins and I like Benedict Cumberbatch, so I like him voicing the character, and I think that's the main two reasons would maybe like it a lot. But the first two Madagascars I couldn't get into. The third one was all right, but
I haven't seen this since probably 2014.
hey, but you remember North Wind? That's pretty amazing. Once
Yeah,
it showed up,
yeah. I was certain that wind was in their title.
fair enough, fair enough. Matthew, I'm so excited. You're two away from that for the million. Let's keep going.
All right, me
Five.
116 chance if I just take wild guesses.
There we go. 500,000 points. Which song isn't in the animated 2007 direct-to-video Disney Toon Studios film Disney Princess Enchanted Tales Follow Your Dreams? Which isn't? Is it Keys to the Kingdom? I Remember, Peacock Princess, or I've Got My Eyes on You? Have you seen this
As
one?
a direct to video guy, maybe I should watch more of my clearly made for girls ones.
Hey, there's a market there. Again, right, you could always walk away if you want, or take a guess. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'm going to have to walk away. I have no idea.
That's your final answer, Matthew.
Yeah.
Matthew, I'm so happy for you and excited for you. And you walk away 250,000, which again is a huge amount. And if we have a round two, that's a very good chance you'll come back and I'll let you know. But if just for guesses, if you just for fun, you gotta take a guess. What do you say here?
Dark Princess is the odd name out that I think someone would put in here, think it sounds like an obvious red herring, so C.
So if you told me C, Peacock Princess, final answer, it would have been wrong, actually. That's actually one of the songs. It actually was I Remember. I Remember is a song from Little Mermaid 3. But yeah, this is a movie that I think is probably one of the most forgotten Disney movies. It's like, I don't know anyone who's ever seen this movie. I haven't seen this movie.
I
And
saw
like they
Little Mermaid 3 yesterday in case I want to review from my blog, and I can't remember the song I remember from it.
That's ironic. And to be fair, I haven't seen Little Mermaid 3, but from what my research, I remember it's a song sung by
Have
Jody
you ever
Benson.
seen the first episode of Sagwa?
Oh yes, I do.
It's a way worse version of it that's 3 to 4 times as long. So yeah, you're better off just yeah, I've
Watching
been watching a
Sagwa.
lot of Sagwa preparing for my upcoming post on top PBS shows, so I've had the theme song stuck in my head all day. So yeah, that's one of
Habanyo,
the things that
Sagwa,
kept coming to
Swaha,
mind.
Habanyo. The thing is, only few of us would
It's a good
only
song, but
only you and me and a few other people watching this would know that reference. Oh, Sagwa, that brings back
yeah,
memories.
Little Mermaid 3 is a much worse, longer version of that episode.
Little Mermaid 3 is a longer version and worse of version of Sakwa episode 1. Nice. Matthew, I had so much fun. I hope you did too. You leave with 250,000. And again, if we have a round
Yep.
two, I'll let you know if you
All right.
make it. And before we go, is there anything you want to say or how can people
What
find you?
was that?
Sorry, before we go, is there anything you want to say or how can people find your blog online?
If I won't find any Google, I just type in the animations, join the land before timer fetch. That's where I got off pictures from to go Google images to find them. Yeah. Or a few times Scooby Doo, because I've reviewed a lot of direct video Scooby Doo movies over the
Yes.
years. But yeah.
Sounds good. I'll put a link to your blog and once I post this. And for everyone else watching, this has been episode 6. We
I've been
still
getting a
don't
lot of
have,
views lately, but I don't really know if that means bots or not. I'm not a big expert how WordPress views work.
especially nowadays with bots and AI and whatnot, you never know.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know my views are skyrocketing, so I just tell myself it's a good thing.
Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Yeah,
And for
Fetch
every,
got a lot of reviews. The Fetch retrospective did. Ferngully 2 surprisingly got a lot of
I would be surprised to know there's a Ferngully 2 fan base somewhere.
I don't know if there is. It was a pretty nice review to write because it was such an easy one, such a very okay movie, even easy to talk about plot. He's talking about strengths and weaknesses. Like, yeah, a nice easy one to do.
From what I remember, yes, that's kind of how Ferngully 2 was. For everyone else watching, we've had 6 episodes. No one's made it to the million. So check out the other 4 as they come out. Maybe one of them will make it to the million. Until then, take care. Bye.